So I am live. And hello and welcome and thank you for joining us today on our live, amazing, most inspiring broadcast of this moment. We are in the moment. Yes? Yes. So, this is Best Life Creation Society. My name is Julie Penton, and it's all about the alignment. And we are trying some new things today. So, I love your appreciation for new, and we'll see how this all works and goes. So, what I wanted to talk to you today about is calibration. I know we've touched on it many times before, but I want to talk about what are we calibrating to? Are we calibrating to what we want? I feel like my phone is falling. Are we calibrating to what we want? Are we calibrating to the reality that we see? Are we calibrating what people say? Are we calibrating to human streams of consciousness, beliefs, ideas? I can't think of any other words. What are we calibrating to? Nice question. We calibrate all day long. Any waking moment, we are calibrating. Yeah. So we either do it consciously, unconsciously, however you want to call it. We just do it. It's really awesome to do it deliberately with choice, which we can do um, as we are aware. So today we're going to talk about being aware of what we're calibrating to. So for me, and I know you too, you want to calibrate to what you want. So anything that opposes what you want, you, my phone's moving, I'm so sorry. So whatever you calibrate to, that just distracted me. Focus, Julie, focus. So going back to that. So in calibrating to what we want, we're not in a place of denial or like in this make believe reality, but we always are remembering what we want. And we're always choosing to think about all of the amazing, beautiful things that go along with what we want, as long as it causes us to feel good. So if we're feeling, I'm going to have to hold this. If we're feeling anything other than feeling good, that tells us that we're calibrating to something else. So we always want to calibrate to what feels good. And what feels good is different for everyone at different moments of the day. And that's just the way it is because the day is ever moving, ever flowing all day. That's why we have a 24 hours, right? So we start off at a certain time and we'll end the day on that certain time, whatever we decide. In between those times, we're calibrating. So as our moments are being presented before us, we are always choosing what feels good. So, what feels good may be looking at some photos. What feels good may be um, thinking about the beach. What feels good could be the vacation we had last week. What feels good is that new job that we start in September. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, that's what we do. So, and when we do that, what does it mean? I would say, if I was to explain calibration, it would be like an agreement. We agree with what we're wanting. And when we agree, we accept it, we receive it, we open ourselves up to it, which brings us to that place of allowing. When we're in the place of allowing, all things come to us. And that we can choose too. Everything is about choice. We choose. So, if for some reason we may be thinking that choice has been removed from us, That is something that is a belief that um, is just not serving us to the capacity of um, living our life by design. Yeah. So I keep doing all this different stuff. That's all good. So um, I choose to calibrate to the things that I want to experience. I choose to calibrate to things that make me feel good. So the feelings are not creating what I'm wanting because I'm energy, right? And vibration and frequency. So I am in that space of feeling good because it tells me that my connection is to what I'm calibrating to. Now, all of these things are just beautiful ways to not only look at life, but to actually participate in your moments in your daily life. So, in your choosing, um, I could choose to eat mushrooms today, or I can choose to eat lettuce. Which one makes me feel better? Well, I can tell you, it's lettuce for me, not mushrooms. So that's what I'm talking about. Choosing. We can choose. So let's say something is like, it just feels very heavy and large and monumental. Well, there's another thing that we can do, and it's called soothing. I just love soothing. Soothing is such a beautiful thing. And we think that soothing is maybe given to babies or people that are hurting, maybe in pain, or maybe an animal. But you know what? All of us love soothing. We do. You know, whenever, it doesn't matter where I go, it's like I love soothing experiences. I love my surroundings to feel soothing. Different colors, even excitement is soothing to me. I just love not only the word, I love the way it feels when I say it. I love the way it feels when I think about soothing. It's just a beautiful way to approach all things, all things. Whether I'm going to have a conversation by phone with someone, whether it's a company representative or customer service or a friend or um, someone that maybe it could seem like there's some type of conflict on that end. I come from a place of soothing. I come from a place of peace. You know, sometimes things can feel very intense. So, starting where I am and starting in that place of soothing myself, it just feels really good. It may not move me to a place of satisfaction within 15 minutes. Maybe it might take a whole day, but it really doesn't matter. The time doesn't matter. What's important is that I'm starting from where I am and I'm soothing myself with little things. And for me, a memory that I have is my mother. Whenever she thought that I was maybe stressed about school or something that happened in my day, or even me just, feeling a little under the weather, she would bring me a cup of tea. Now, for my mom, it was loaded with sugar, but still, she'd bring me a cup of tea. And that was very soothing for me. It seemed like it just brought so much relaxation to my experience in the moment. So, one of the things that I do now, even, is I'll have a cup of tea. I kind of minus a lot of that sugar, but still, I have a cup of tea. And I may put on some music that I love. And I just relax and I hold that warm cup in my hand. And I love that feeling. So, whatever it is for you, I know that you can find it. I love this moment right now where the energy is so smooth and relaxing, peaceful. As we calibrate to our inner being, our desires, we're creating our lives. And I love that we create our life, that our life is in our hands, so to speak. It's in our feelings, it's in our connection, in our authenticity, in who we truly are. And that's fun. It's fun to know that my experiences are my creation, and how I view my experiences, how I perceive them, makes all of the difference. So, in that, I was sharing on our call last night an experience and how it could have looked and seemed controlling. But I looked at it um, differently. At first, I really couldn't look at it. What I had to do was feel it, feel my way in it. I decided to feel good about it. And when I did, it was as if um, the landscape changed. People started to come up to me, and we just started to have casual conversation with some laughter. And before we knew it, that time had gone by. It was only an hour. And it was lovely. And afterwards, I realized so many different things in that experience. Now, if I would have perceived it from a different place, a you know a place that would have not felt good, I would have had a whole different experience, and then I would have been sharing a different story. So I love to calibrate to the things that I want, the things that feel good. So when I'm having a conversation with someone and they're sharing some experiences of their own, you know how you can just kind of feel some of those things that someone is sharing. And I am very much in tune to my feelings, so I can quickly feel maybe disappointment or dismay or um, some sadness, even. But that doesn't make me feel good. So I can listen to the story, I can empathize with someone, but I still remain true to myself and my feeling good. When I do that, I can share with someone who's talking with me something uplifting, something just a little soothing. And when I do that, I stay calibrated to myself, which in turn helps them to calibrate to who they truly are, which is a feel good feeler. A feel good feeler. Because we were made to feel good. So that's another example of calibration. If someone comes into um, work, and if they are in a mood other than feeling good, by the time they leave me, they're feeling soothed. They're feeling a little bit better. Or they're feeling really good. It just all depends on what they're wanting, where they are. But for me, I stay in my space of feeling good. I feel it. It doesn't mean I have to say it. It doesn't mean I have to do anything. I just have to feel it. I can even be quiet and I'm still feeling good. Yeah. So what do we calibrate to? We calibrate to ourselves. Yeah. So in the future, um, I'll be able to read comments and we can have a exchange, and I can comment on your comments and have that beautiful mastermind with you. I so look forward to that. So I think I'm thinking that I feel complete in this live broadcast. Um, Please feel free to calibrate to you and what you want, what you desire. Feel good today, all day. Remember that you are the architect of this day, and this day has not been written. You have never experienced this day before, and you are new. It's true, you are new. You are new. You are so loved and supported. You're amazing. Why? Because you're divine. Remember that. You're divine. Your inner being, that's your divinity. That's who you are. Forevermore and always. And in that, there is all the potential for your focus in you creating your life the way you want by your design. So join us next Monday and all through the week. Best Life Creation Society has broadcast all week. I'll see you next Monday. And, we have in the works some co um, why did the word just escape me? Um, Co-host, yes. Some co-hosts that will be joining me in the future. So until then, enjoy your life. It was meant to be lived, enjoyed. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Have a great day. Lots of love to you. Bye, guys.